Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Honey, this is my review of this crazy. I don't know who said this is a good idea. Let's have a bad boys version of Bad Girls Club and put them in a house or whatever and let it be some foolishness. And I was like, honey, in the cast that they have. Look, while I'm not gonna be on camera, I just don't feel like being on camera, y'all. But I wanted to still bring y'all entertainment. So I do have tons of screenshots to walk y'all through this first episode for Bad Boys Los Angeles, which Nelly Nunn was around here being the EP of, okay. But y'all know first things first. Well, first of all, I like the fact that y'all are here, okay. Thank you to the live watchers, but also to the ones who'll be re-watching later on. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, okay, to become a whole JayBird, dot, okay. Do not forget to like the video, please, and thank you. It is always greatly appreciated. And y'all know the comments in the comments section, because this is a conversation, okay? Don't be around here and don't talk to me, okay? Have a conversation with me or whatever. Also make sure to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and everywhere else. And if you want to send me a dollar on CashApp, then send me a dollar on CashApp at JayLeesCorner, okay? Anyway, so honey, these fools here. Now look. Y'all know I did a whole video about Andre. Why keep saying Andrew. Okay, Andrew Kyle, who kept on saying he was not on the show. As y'all see, he's in the promotional photos, which means he went there as a cast member to be dressed like he's in the Matrix. Okay, he is there in the middle. Okay, I was like, sir, you were there. You were on the cast, and they made sure to show what happened to him. The reasoning for things or whatever. But I mean, this cast of people is Cray and of the Z. Okay. So first, y'all know, hey. Thanks, mama. Okay, I was on the phone. I'm like, Mom, can you let them know I'll be there in a minute? Um, hey. Hello, everyone. Okay, newbies. Yes. So this is the funny part. My intro. Okay, and y'all know we have the reason we have waiting room music is because YouTube takes a minute to let y'all know we on live. So we put like a little intro music or whatever, and that my old one, when it would come on, even for me, it would scare me. And I'm like, why is it scaring me? And it was the volume was too loud. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just change it. So I do really love the new waiting room music as well. Okay, so thank y'all. Loving the wait. Thank you. I hope yes, honey, a whole nice vibe with the new news. Okay, Jaybird. Oh, didn't realize this is alive. Yes, hey, yes. But hello. I was almost going to review it yesterday, and after, but I didn't watch it till like late in the evening. So I did not. Hey. I'm surprised. I'm reviewing this. Look, I reviewed Jocelyn's show last season. Okay. But I felt like I wanted to review because I wanted to see, where the money reside, guy. I want to see him. I feel like Mulan Christopher the whole fool. I want to see him. And then I'm like, I want to see what's going on with Andrew. And Drew Caldwell. And of course, we also have Kurt Franklin's son. So again, I was like, I just want to, talk about it. The Relly is great in Z. Okay. Listen down. Yes, Nelly Nunn is an EP on the show because she did it was on Bad Girls Club. And then it did Baddies. I think it was called Baddies LA or Baddies something. She is an EP on this show. She did pop up on this first episode as well. Yay! Okay. Might as well be she's an EP. I thought I was gonna like Dorelli, but I don't know. He did have a point about Nelly though. Honey, we're gonna get into it, okay? Yes, this is on Zeus. Absolutely. Lord have mercy, okay? In defense of Dorelli, the guys were acting like they wanted to fight. We're gonna get into that. Zeus don't have an don't have an app for Xbox. I don't think they do at all. It's on Zeus. In the first episode, this came on last night. So if you have not already watched it, it's only been one episode. And again, it just came on first episode on Zeus last night. Okay. You mean promotion. Okay. For a promotion. I'm ready to talk. I was like, Lord Jesus. I said, let me get screenshots because if I'm not gonna be on camera, I have to be sure y'all can see what's going on. Okay. I'm not gonna go too straight, man. They are way too much. Honey, a lot of this was way too much. Okay. Right. And I also reviewed One More Chance. I think I did the first season. I know I watched season 2, but I stopped reviewing it after like 2 episodes. So y'all know once I get bothered, I'm done. Wait a minute, the white man with the pink hair was on Catfish. All these people on here was, kind of, not all of them, but a few of them was known for one thing or the other, and they all had to apply for the show. I'm back to reviewing because look, it's a mess. It's a mess, okay? I thought I wanted to see a gay reality show, but not in this way. And I was like, look, things we have to be careful what we ask for. Real cannot be where the money resides at. Where the money reside, where the money reside. Okay, that's on Mary Little Lamb. I'm not watching, but I'm here for reviews. And a lot of folks, look, y'all don't have to watch. Come on around here, and I will tell y'all about what's going on. Okay, but let's get into the big hot bowl of foolishness that is Bad Boys LA. Let's get into the cast. Okay, so the premise of the show is the same as Bad Girls Club, where we have 10 men picked to live in a house or whatever, and just we're gonna see what unfolds. So again, it's Bad Girls Club, just with the men. Okay, just with the men. And it's these 10 men right here. Okay. So first up we have Kerrion. Kerrion is Kurt Franklin's son. He is 33 years old. He says he travels to the beat of his own drum colorfully. And I'm like, colorfully, okay. Now he is look. He seems attention seeking to me. However, I don't know. My throat was dry. I'm sorry. But yeah, he seems attention seeking to me, but also at the same time, I can't wait until they get into whatever he starts speaking about him and his daddy. Okay, but we're gonna see. But again, that's Kerrion, who we don't know if he's straight, we don't know if he's gay, we don't know what's going on. But as he said, he travels to the beat of his own drum colorfully. Okay. Now next up we have Anthony. Anthony, who I don't know who this man is. He did not give his age. I feel like he probably in his 30s. I don't think he's in his 20s, only because I just don't. And I think he would have said that. But he's a dude from Texas. He owns a club. He also does party promotion. He said he's a self-made millionaire. And I was like, I don't believe that, because I don't think a millionaire would need to be on Bad Boys Club or on Zeus. Because for what? Poor K. So I think I'm not like, he may have money, but I'm like, but do you have millions? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have millions. I want to be a millionaire, but I'm not yet. But again, he said what he said. Now he's also brought up how when he got the call to be on the show, he was at his daddy's funeral. I said, why did you answer the phone? Why did you answer the phone, sir? I was like, what? But again, he said, his daddy was proud of him or whatever. But again, so this is like I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. I need those shades. The shades are made. Well, I don't want the cross in the middle because I'm like, I don't know what that's about or whatever. It may make me make my eyebrow itch. But yes, at the funeral, that's what a call came through, and he said, "Oh, hold on, Daddy," and then he answered the phone. So, he's 100 there. Now that is probably true. He may have a couple 100,000. Okay, couple 100,000. Now, but I think he cool. Okay, we haven't seen much of him and what his, aura is, but he don't seem, as crazy as some other folk that we seen this in the one episode that came on last night. Okay. Now next up we have Curtis. Okay, Curtis is 27 from New York. He says he is known for rapping. I said, "Are you known for rapping?" Okay, if you say so. He said that he's a bad boy because he don't hold his tongue. I said, "Well, neither do 3-year-olds." Okay, babies talk whatever they want to say. Babies say whatever they want to say. But saying what you want to say does not make you a bad boy. But he then says he's also a bad boy because he's a slut out in these streets. Okay, he has 2 girlfriends. They be fighting over him. He with this girl and that girl. So you out here slinging all that penis to potential people who are not your significant other. You a slut. Okay, it's fine. Slutting. If you're gonna be a slut, it's fine, fine, fine. But I'm like, nothing you said makes you a bad boy. Okay, this doesn't. The tattoos don't. Nothing. But I like the red tattoo on his arm. And he's a handsome man, and he say he's one of the straight men that is here. And again, we don't know that man. We don't know what he do. So again, everyone on the show had to send in audition tapes. So the cast is not full of people we know. They sprinkled in. They sprinkled in some folks we have no idea who they are. Okay, so yeah, never heard of them. Never heard of them. Okay, not at all. I do not know if we're going to review the show on our panel because it's not our typical type of show. So probably not, because I can't guarantee all 4 of us will watch every episode. And plus, we already have a full roster of shows, but we make some time throw it into a little TV chat. But I don't think we're going to fully review it at all. Let's see. The only straight guy mission. Now he gives me trade. Can someone tell me what trade really means? I've heard different definitions for trade, about what trade is from different gay men, but I don't know. He's the only straight man because that's y'all messy. Y'all messy because y'all saying that somebody else I'm gonna show later on may not really be straight. Well, we already don't know if Carry On, Kurt Franklin's son is, he probably just bisexual. I think it is bisexual. The next person that we are going to meet is Dylan. And the reason I have 2 photos for Dylan is because Dylan is look. Dylan, I feel like it's going to learn a lot from this show. He's going to learn a lot from his mouth. Sometime being teen too much. Oh, Trade is a gay man that acts straight. Okay. Thank you. Trade, attractive man who probably is engaged in casual gay sex solely for. Okay. Oh, I learned a lot today. Dylan is 22. Dylan is from Shelbyville, Tennessee, and he says he's the baddest party promoter in his town. Okay, he's known for throwing the best parties. I'm like, how, sir? You're 22. You're 22, okay? These little mixers you be throwing, sir, whatever. Anyway, he also brings up that I'm about that action, okay? I'm about that action. And I love fucking bitches, so that makes me a bad one. I feel love fucking bitches. You men bitches, because you can't be speaking about female bitches. You could not be speaking about the woman, okay? Because I don't see no. I be fucking. I said that's. I said you do what? He looked like a gay version of Garrett, or a scrawnier version of Garrett from Lock Up season 1. This is true. Talking all that mess. Okay, all the mess I was like, when he said he loved he said it in the beginning. I love to fuck bitches. I said, well, sir, when? Y'all not be cussing from my mama on here, but it's okay. She loves me anyway. Because I don't cuss in her presence at all. Okay, so the only time I get a cuss in my mama's presence is on here. But yeah, Dylan, I was like, sir, no. Dylan kind of got what he deserved within this episode, but at the same time, I was like, whatever. He looked like a broke man's bass. Girls can consider themselves bitches. I consider myself one. True. But I don't see him having sex with any vaginas. Okay, I don't see him having sex with any. I just can't. Girl. I was like, sir, don't play with me. Don't do that. Get out of my face. Okay, don't lie to me. I do not like when people lie to my face. Don't do that. Okay. Now meet a couple folks. I put them all on one because I want to discuss them as one. Okay. So we have Milan Christopher, was first up in the red and black, who was 36, from Chicago, but lives in Atlanta. Y'all know him from Love and Hip Hop. He was the first person on Love and Hip Hop who was openly gay dating a man. Now, while he said he was dating an openly gay man, he was not, because we know the dude he was with was lying about being gay in general. But he was the first person. He was the first. He was openly gay. Okay, we're gonna say that. Now, he really feel like he owns shit. Like he feel like he run the girls there. And I'm looking like, sir, you do not run the girls. Okay, you do not run anyone. However, I do feel like he is the most visibly famous person on here who's like been on a TV show and has been in magazines. So I do give him the props of knowing that he has been out here doing this and that. Now, whether folks like him in our community or in his as well, it's a different story. A lot of folks do not like Milan Christopher. A lot of folks feel like he is very, very arrogant and whatever he does and says, but I'm gonna leave that be, okay? But I was like, whatever. But he said he's the OG. I said, the OG of what? The OG of what? But he is the oldest one in the house, I believe. Even not him, well, no, yeah, he is. Because we did not get the dude Anthony's age and the dude next to him. The dude next to him name was Moolah Mo. I said, Moolah Mo. Moolah Mo was from New York City, well, from New York. He owns a radio station there, owns the clothing line, he raps, owns a car dealership. Meaning he's an entrepreneur who does whatever he can get paid in cash. Okay, meaning he probably a drug dealer. He may be out here selling that cocaine. Selling that what? That cocaine. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that man there. I'm joking. But again, all these for cash businesses, whatever. He brings up how he was in prison for 5 years over a gun charge. Now he keeps saying how he's gay. It's only about vagina. He don't want no penis. Okay. If you come at him and try to give him the penis, he's gonna fight you. I'm like, sir, I don't think anyone's gonna try to give you penis. It's weird to me how men who say they straight wants to make it seem as if a gay man is gonna like force dick in their mouth. I'm like, sir, gay men don't force you to take their penis. Okay, they're not gonna do that. I mean, people who take there are people who force themselves on other people, but it's not just because they're gay. It's like, what are you talking about? So I don't do that. But again, the fact that he likes to consistently say he also wants to know who's gay, because he kept on asking who's gay, who's not gay, because I'm not gay. I'm strictly diggly. He's not strictly diggly. I am. But he was not, he's not for penis. So he may be the one on here who's like a sexist, person who may not like gay people. Okay. While he says he has no, issue with gay people, he keeps bringing up people being gay. Okay. We then have Darrell. Now that is where the money reside, Scott. And I will always call him that. Now Relly is 24 from Louisiana. And he said he can fight. Okay. People think he's I'm so nice. I can fight. I got these hands and can't nobody run me. I said, oh. So we thought that really was this nice, kind of maybe flamboyant, friendly, saying, person, and he may be all of those things. However, he's also a drunken mess, a menace, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Yes, he's only 24. I was like, Lord Jesus, why did you do this to him? He's on this show acting a whole fool. It's like, no, what are you talking about? Yeah. So I felt like these three men here, with Mulan feeling like he run LA or he run the house, with Mulan Moo wanting to profess how straight he is and how okay he is with gay folks, but he ain't gay and don't think he gay. And then really, who want to make it clear, people think I'm cool, but I can bop and do that do or whatever, and we can get it popping. I was like, oh yeah, seeing really, I was like, Lord, and he's 24. I'm like, is he lying? Because he looked like his name should be Ernest, and he's 50, not 50. He looked like he can be a really, really handsome 35-year-old man who's still gracefully aging. But I was like, Lord, okay, that's fine. Because y'all know I'm 40. So he's younger than me. Okay. He's way younger than me. Okay. Anyway, now we also have Okay, because beside that man right there, and if you right there, we have William. William. This is William, y'all. And I had some folks I had to put up 2 photos just so you like the yin and the yang of it all. So William is 28. He lives in LA. He said he's a gay rapper. He's the first gay white rapper. Okay. And he runs LA or whatever. He is the thickest white boy out here. I said, oh God, you know how, and I cannot stand. Okay, I cannot stand his black scent. Okay, so I'm like, clearly he's been around black folk. Clearly he wants attention. Clearly, I really can't stand when I see gay white men who sound like black women. Okay, and while we can say black women don't have no sound, yes, we do. Yes, we do. There is a very distinctive way that we talk as black women. And there's a very distinctive way that certain black women talk that I'm looking like I don't know who told William he's a part of the black woman brigade, but he isn't. Okay. And we can tell when he is his regular white self. Okay. So again, miss me with the bullshit. You need to show William whole black ensemble. I don't have a whole ensemble. Do I have it? I think I'm throwing it away because I was, adding things, taking it away. I don't think I have because he was like a black leprechaun. But he was for sure a man in a black outfit looking like a fool. But yeah, I don't think I kept the photo of him looking foolish because that's what it was. It was him looking foolish because I think he think his booty big. His booty ain't that big. Oh, I do have it. Okay. So let me try to show y'all his whole outfit because sometimes I do what y'all ask me to do because I am here to entertain y'all a little bit. Um, and his it's just he really think he's like a female Neo from the Matrix. I don't know, but this is his whole outfit. Lord Jesus, he really think his booty big. Oh, this one that was on Catfish? Honey, you catfishing us right now. Because I was like, sir, what are you doing? Sir. Okay. But he really thinks, you know what I'm saying? I'm not bad as out here or whatever. And I was like, okay, sir, I feel like you may get beat up. Let's move on to Gutter. I like Gutter. Gutter is 28. No. What's that? Yeah, that is Gutter. I'm sorry, Gutter is 21. William is 28. I'm sorry. So Gutta's 21. From Flint, Michigan. From Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Little surrounding city. He lives in Atlanta now. And look, she's a hoot. Okay. I don't know what Gutta's proper pronouns are. I don't know if Gutta goes by he or she or they or them, but they said they embody it all. So I feel like sometimes I may say he, sometimes I may say she, but I feel like they would be okay with that because if they say they encompass it all. They could do the male and the female or whatever and all between. So again, I am not trying to be offensive, but again, if you say you do it all, then I'm going to address it all or whatever. Gutta is a hoot, a whole hoot. If y'all ever saw a video, it was a video that she did, pole dancing in the middle of Times Square or somewhere, whatever, with the ass cheeks out. I was like, Lord Jesus, they wow. Okay, yeah, 21. Now, lace is laid. Okay, made sure to come on here looking good. Okay, looking good and whatnot. The fact that Gutter said when Zeus called me to tell me I made it on the show, I was giving head. I said, not giving head. Why would you say that? Okay, I was like, what is you doing? Don't do that. This is too much. Take the Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, because there's a lot going on here. It's a lot going on around here. Okay, now those are just the people. Now again, we see all the folks had a green screen, confessional look because they made sure to come back and do their green screens. Now, Andrew did not have a confessional because we'll find out towards the end. Okay, but again, let's make it clear. Andrew was on the show. And this is him in proof that he was on the show. Okay, so we do see all the men's at the promotional shoot, and this is what Andrew was talking about before. How I went for a promotional, whatever he said. I was there girl, fix it. I was there for promotion, and I'm like, sir, it was a promotional shoot for a show that you were booked to be on, and so at the promotional shoot we do see Andrew, who, as I'm saying, he was for sure a cast member. As we see, he shot the scene in the thing. He's here. Okay, he's here. He was on the show for the sure. Okay, and so this is shoot where they're at this abandoned, I don't know, it's abandoned place or whatever. And we see him fussing with Mulan. Okay, because Mulan was like, he always and stuff. So they fussing back and forth. Christopher said, I'm sorry, Milan. Christopher said that Andrew was in his DMs asking to suck his dick. I was like, sir, what? Are you sure? Right. Promo shoot. A promo shoot is where he was at. Andrew is a whole mess. I will completely agree with that. Imagine going down on someone, you get a phone call from a TV network. It's like, who's the TV network? Wait, was it below? I don't know. I don't know. Andrew know he gay. He won't why won't he live with truth? That's between him and God. This is it's cold or hot. Look, I was confused too because Andrew was the only one there with a fur coat on. No one else was dressed as if it was cold there. It's weird. I was confused, but they're fussing back and forth. And when Andrew thinks, I would never sleep with you because you are nasty, I said, sir, your response should have been, I will not bang you because you're a man. If you're delivered and do not have sex with men, it should not matter if they nasty or not. Okay, it should matter if they have a penis, but that's on him. So they was again this fussing back and forth. The fact of the matter is, Andrew was up here fussing with folks how he be on social media, not realizing you are in people's faces now. Okay, they will fight you and move loud. What you gonna do? What's up? What's up? I was like, not gonna fight. No, no. You believe Milan? I mean, not Mr. Deliver. I thought he wasn't getting more. Cause look, no, I would never say to someone, I would never be with you because you're no, I was like, I don't sleep with women because I'm not gay. Okay, and I don't know why Andrew did not say I won't sleep with you because you're a man. I'm not gay. No, he said I would never sleep with you because you're too nasty. You're too nasty. I said not too nasty. How you know? Okay, he looked like a loudmouth wench. He was for sure back and forth and fussing because he felt like I need to have attention. Okay, I'm here for a show. I am the show. It was a hot ass mess. It was a hot mess the whole time. Okay, and it was funny because Carry On, who y'all know is Kurt Franklin's son, was saying how Andrew came here and was not prepared. Okay, he did not know the assignments. He came here fussing with folks and did not get. They will beat you up. Okay, Mulan will beat you up because that's what it is. Now we then see they went to another set because again, this is day one of filming. Okay, this day one of filming, and they are going from set to set shooting the intro scene for the show. But again, it's day one of filming. And on the other set, he's still fussing with folks. This time he's fussing with Rail, okay, and William, and also with the other white boy Dylan. Dylan on the side can't see Dylan, but he fussing with them, okay, because they say they the king and queen of the show, and he said, "I am the bad boy of LA. I am the bad boy. I have arrived. The king has arrived. Okay, they ain't nobody." And I was like, "What is going on?" He then told Relly, "I'm gonna teach you how to be rich, okay? Because the money up is out there. Ain't no money." I was like, "You was really up there fussing with folks like you can fight." You can't fight. That you can't fight. Okay. What is you doing? I'm like, it was so confusing. But the kicker to me, it wasn't how much Andrew was trying to fuss with folks to, you know what I'm saying, to get some a TV time on the show. It was the fact that William and Dylan, the two white boys, were so they were the loudest ones fussing with Andrew. And I'm like, y'all are really barking at this man. Okay, y'all fight this man. And again, Andrew was for sure being the whole asshole. He was, saying, talking shit or whatever. But I want y'all to remember me telling y'all that white boy Dylan, okay, and white boy William were the main two. Whatever, bitch, we gonna beat your ass. What you gonna do? Go on over there, bitch. They was really about that life. Okay, was gonna fight. Now, really, it's like, calm down. It's okay, leave it alone or whatever. I said, oh, is it his puppies? He calmed down the puppies. I'm leave that be. Now, Gutter was like, what you gonna get? Gutter was like, you gonna get your ass beat, okay? You up and talking all this stuff, you gonna get beat. They're gonna beat you up, okay? They're going to. And it was funny because Gutter said it in a way. Gutter said it in his feminine voice, but with dead ass serious, like they're gonna beat you up. I'm gonna fuck you up too. And when Andrew said, "I will swing you by your hair," okay, and toss you out the palace, I was like, Sir, I know you bigger than Gutter. I understand that you are bigger than Gutter. I still feel like Gutter will beat your ass. Okay, so please stop. But he noticed this may not be the best place for me because I'm talking all this shit to all these people, and they may really beat me up. But I don't know if I can handle that. So we kind of walked away. I was like, please do, they're gonna beat your ass, and it's not gonna be there. So we see Andrew calling them, trailer park trash, low budget, broke feet people or whatever. Just talking all this shit, okay? And he fussing with white man one and white man two. That's Dylan and William. And again, I'm like, Dylan and William, I'm like, do y'all think y'all are a dynamic duo? It's like, did y'all team up together because y'all two white people? I don't understand how two white men who don't know each other want to team up together and be fussing with one black man. Stop. Okay, just stop. And the funny part was the whole time they doing that, you got Anthony who's whispering in Andrew's ear, beat him up. Go beat him up. I'm like, what is wrong? What is going on? How y'all fussing and fighting this much at production? At the promo shoot, what's going on? So we do see Andrew is like led away. We then see like how all the guys or whatever want to fight him and want to jump him. So production, but again, it's because he was talking all that shit. Okay. So production and security is like, guys, like y'all are not about to jump that man. Y'all could not jump him, leave it be. So again, Andrew left and we kind of just never seen him again until the end. So we see it's like, was they on a bus? They were all on a bus talking or whatever. Now, even though Natalie at the house and whatnot, and she's saying how, this is not my show. This is the guy's show. You know what I'm saying? This is not my house. It's the guy's. I'm like, but you in their house getting a full face of makeup and on camera. If it ain't your show, then why we seeing you? I'm just wondering. How dare Zeus subject me to white on white crime? Not white on white crime, because that's what it was a little bit. It was a lot of crime going on. It was kind of crazy. So on the little bus ride or whatnot, I want to make it clear, I'm not gay. I like vagina or whatever. Who's gay? Who's gay? Who's gay? And they're like, man, leave it alone. It's fine, fine, fine. And it's really everybody except allegedly, him. Who is it? Him, Chris, and then Carrion, who said he not whatever. But when they asked Mulan who he sleep with, he said he was sleep with Mulan Mo because he's the most, he has a nice body, and that offended Mulan. Why would you pick me? I'm not gay. I'm like, but sir, are you sure? Because you keep bringing up I'm lead that be. Now when they asked Carrion, if he's gay or not, it's perfect for son. He said, well, nobody should worry about I'm gay or not. You know what I'm saying? So he never fully answered the question on if he has had sex with a man. And I was like, this is my thing. If somebody asked me, am I gay or am I straight? I would say, well, no, I'm straight. I'm saying I'll leave it at that. It would not be no full-on conversational situation. If someone was to ask me, and I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I do think that's a way for some folks who are just either fluid within their sexuality, or they may not be ready to say, I'm a little gay or whatever. But I do think the way that Carrion avoids that question to me means he's just not okay with saying I'm gay or I'm bisexual or I'm sexually fluid. And that's fine, okay. But leave that man alone. As he said, he beats the drum of his own beat or whatever. I'm gonna leave that be. Now we then realize that both William and Dylan, the two white boys, say or go by, the baddest. William the baddest, Dylan the baddest, or whatever. So who's the baddest? Dylan then say, well, I heard that William was talking shit about me and he wanted to beat me up. I'm like, wait, how you hear that? Where did that come from? I'm like, are you sure? And William, who's the dude with the colored hair, it's like, look, I'm not trying to go through all that. Like, that could be people starting shit up, whatever, leave me alone. So William was never really trying to fuss and fight about it or whatever, because you can tell he's not a fighter. You can just tell by how he wear leather outfits. And so when Dylan then said, I just need to get 6 seconds with him or whatever, and I can beat him up. And I'm like, okay. So before I get off the bus, he then say, you want to fight? To William. And I'm like, what is going here? Oh, I forgot to show y'all. Him Andrew doing his promotional photos. That man was dancing right. That man was on the show. Okay, he was fully on. I don't know how I forgot to tell y'all that. He was for sure on the show. No one who isn't on a show ain't there doing the promotional green screen for the intro. Anyway, on the bus, white boy Dylan, asked white boy William, do you want to fight? Let's just get up, let's just fight. Now he asked him that as they're pulling up to the house. Okay. Now if you can't tell, Relly right there, Relly is drunk. Okay, Relly is drunk. And it's like it's about to be a drunken fight. Right. William said, want to fight you? Who said that? I didn't say that. You can tell that he does not want to fight at the all. It was and Dylan started the shit. Dylan, who's right up there, who really looking at, that's who started the whole, let's fight. So I was like, what is going on here? No. And so we're like, no, I want to fight him to get him off the bus, leave me alone or whatever. And so Relly is like, nah, I'm saying, nah, hit him, hit him. And I'm like, really, what is you doing? And then Dylan then tossed like a box at William. They like slap fight and on the bus. I was like, what is going? It was a mess. They on the bus slap fighting, really drunk. And so when Relly walks off the bus, he falls out the bus. I'm like, how the fuck do you fall, girl? But Relly is drunk. He's drunk. So they get out the bus and they start fighting because this is the reason they start fighting, okay? And William is saying, I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter. But Dylan talking cash. Let's fight, bitch. Let's fight. Let's fight, bitch. Let's go. And I'm like, again, Dylan talking cash shit. Okay. Redhead William do not want to fight. I'm not no fighter. But when Ruby then say, if y'all don't fight each other, I'm gonna fight y'all. I said, how the fuck? How that happen? Who said that? Why? A whole menace. Really was a whole menace because really to say to them two white boys, if y'all don't fight each other, I'm gonna fight y'all. And then do a countdown, 5, 4, 3. I said, what? And how was the security right there? You got police around, you got all the guys around. It's so many folks around. I was looking like, how did this happen? Okay. Yes. Wait. Absolutely agree because Dylan started this shit on the bus trying to be bad to prove he's the baddest. I was like, no. And my thing is, being the baddest does not mean you fight someone who clearly does not want to fight. Okay. William did not want to fight, at all. And then the fight, the fools was fight. They were swinging, but neither of them was, no punch landed. Nobody's punches landed at all because neither of them can fight. Okay, and William did not want to fight. Okay, it wasn't a fight; it was horse playing. But the security couldn't even keep up because it was so much going on. This was the out of start to a fight. It was because they did not want to fight, but really is saying that they don't do it, he gonna fight them. And I feel like William did not want to fight really. Because why would I fight? I don't want to do that. What's happening? I don't want to do that. Ma'am, no. And it was just Really act like somebody's parent. Either y'all gonna fight or you gonna fight me. This is the thing I'm saying about that. When I kept hearing him say that, and when Mulan said how that's the most, you think he think he's somebody's, grandma. I'm like, what kind of grandparents and parents did y'all have? My family never said to me, if you don't fight so and so, I'ma fight you. That is abuse. You can't. It's a difference between. It's a difference between letting your child know how to defend themselves versus forcing them to fight someone or you're going to fight them. I was like, get out my fucking face, okay? I would never. I would never. Okay? So they fighting, did not hit, did not land a lick. It wasn't that at all. And so at that point, really say, move, William. He then starts to fight Dylan. I was like, Lord. But because Dylan started all of this is what he get. When you force someone to fight you who one can't fight and don't want to fight, and then you don't even win that fight because you don't really swing on that person, you gonna get what you gonna get. Now at the same time, I feel like Relly should have never interjected. He should have never said, I'm gonna fight anybody. Let the men do whatever. But no, I was like, why is he what is Jesus, fix it? Please. Okay. And so he swings on I was like, this is so stupid. This is so to say move, William, let me fight Dylan. And I'm like, but he didn't, girl. He fight Dylan. He knocked Dylan to the bushes or whatever. Dylan ran, jumped the fence. I'm done. I'm going home. I was not prepared to fight Relly. He mad because his face cut up. Okay. His face cut up. I feel like that happened because when he was pushed into the bushes or he was beaten up into the bushes, his face got cut on the bushes. Nonetheless, though, he bleeding. Okay. But again, you started this shit on the bus with William, and William kept saying, I don't want to fight you. I ain't talking shit about you, but you were trying to impress the black people. Okay, the little black people. I'm saying, and because you wanted to impress the black people, you wanted to punk someone who you felt like you could punk. And I was like, Lord, yes, he's traumatized forever. Forever. Oh, he gonna need therapy. Okay, he gonna write a book. Okay, survive in the bad boy's house and all of these things. He is not a bad boy simply because you started a fight and then got in another fight that you then ran from. If you bad, be bad. And the way that you and William were both going at Andrew, y'all both pussy because y'all would not have been able to fight him one on one, and that's what gets on my nerves. You both tried to gang up on Andrew, and that didn't work. You then allowed Rubby to convince y'all to the fight, and then he ended up fighting both. I was like, Lord, it's just yeah, Dylan was scared. You can't be a bad bitch and be scared. Okay, not at all. Okay, you can't do it. That isn't how it happens. At all in this world. So I was like, so y'all fighting? Okay. Now we then see Natalie comes out. Now, first of all, I'm gonna say this. I mean this in the most non-rude, non-haterish way. Natalie has too much money to look this bad. Okay, her makeup up close looks horrible, mainly because her skin looks horrible. And I feel like she has enough money and enough access to people who can get her skin together and not have her looking um like her skin. She said she you can tell she has bad skin because she probably has bad makeup. You can tell she has bad skin because her pores ain't breathing. And my thing is, I would never have the amount of money and access to the best of the best and not have my skin together. Okay, you've had many surgeries and whatnot. Get your skin together, and putting makeup on top of bad skin never helps the skin, get better. And I'm like, girl, you too rich for that. You can't run that land and be looking at having fucked up skin. So I'm leaving lady alone because that was me. Not it wasn't me, but I felt like, you know, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, this not is that Natalie. Yes, this is Natalie from Bad Girls Club. This is her. Um She probably it's probably because they have the amount of makeup they probably have to put on her skin to cover up the blemishes. It has to be a lot of makeup, so it makes the makeup look heavier. But again, I'm like, girl, you are rich. You know, we ain't like you ain't. Get a hold to the you should have you should have. I wish I had access to the best estheticians. You know what I'm saying, to get my face together. You know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna leave her alone. Anyway, um, yeah, and I don't know why once she got, you know what I'm saying, in the industry that she didn't, most folk, that's what they do. They get an entry, they get they skin fixed, they teeth fixed, and they get new lips. So maybe she ain't got to the skin yet. But she come out trying to figure out what's going on. Why they're fighting. So they like Dylan and William was fighting. And Dylan felt like he got jumped because after him and William fought, Rail jumped in it, and he felt like Rail, kind of jumped on him. Now, even though Rail did not jump him, or it wasn't a sucker punch or nothing like that, it still was you fought someone who had nothing to do with you. Okay, and then really, because Milan was the most upset about that or whatever, and really, who is drunk still at this point, says, okay, fine, I'll go fight William because that's fair. He then goes and fights William. And I said, what in the blue blazes? And look at William, okay? William is like a little bat flying away. Okay, his fist not even bought. The fact that you're in a fight, okay? And I was like, what in the girl? What in the Valkyrie is going on here? Y'all are both flying. It doesn't make any sense. But at the end of the day, I was like, he went wild, really went wild chasing after William. I was like, sir, you do not have to fight him at all. He has no issue with you. What are you doing? And he just fully went, and I was like, what is, oh God. Look, look, look. Um, I mean, at this point in time, really is showing us he's a bad boy, okay? Because he fighting anybody and everybody, okay? And I was like, no, it just doesn't look good because you're still fighting folks who have no issue with you. And my thing is, if this is how really is fighting folks who have not even had an issue with him, no one's came at him to where he had to fight them back. What you gonna do? Or what's gonna happen when someone is fussing with that man and he has to I was like, Lord, it was a disaster. It was cringe. I think really called their bluff. Yeah, but I'm like, if two white men want to fight, what do I have to do with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if two white men really want to fight and they can't fight, I don't need to fight them. Right. So much was Zeus' statement about knocking on violence because these people right here was fighting. Okay. I was like, Lord Jesus. It was crazy. So again, Relly is drunk. He's a drunk. He's a drunk. It's a full mess. It's a full mess or whatever. And then I was like, what? He like, look, I didn't jump. I told them I was gonna swing. That's what it was. Okay. Now the fact that Natalie was upset. You're acting a fool. I can't believe you. That is crazy. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, look. Now we did see them put him on a bus because he was drunk. So go on the bus and sit by yourself or whatever. And then when Anthony and Mulan came up, like, bruh, you went and fought Dylan and William, and they were not trying to fight you. It looked like bullying because you fought the two white dudes who were not trying to fight you. Now, while I will not say it was not bullying, it was not bullying. It was uncalled for, but it wasn't bullying. Okay, not at the all. It was for sure not needed, but it wasn't bullying. If he kept trying to fight them, then that would be bullying. If he kept going after them, then that would be bullying. But he didn't bully them. He just, he fought them for no damn reasons. It was dumb. But when Natalie put him on a bus, talking about how he's crazy or whatever, he was like, she is tripping. We doing the same thing she did. I'm saying she made a whole show based on what she did. So how was she upset? Okay, we're not gonna be friendly here. I'm not gonna braid the Gutter's hair. I was like, let her know. His thing was, you can't talk shit about me when I'm doing the exact same thing that you built this show upon. It's called Bad Boys Club. What did you think we would do? I was like, he's right for that. Because Natalie, I run LA, and I think he runs this town too. But it was a full on mess. Okay. Now in the house, everybody calm. Okay. We do see that Relly, Dylan, and William have a conversation. And Dylan and William was like, we don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. We're done with that. We want to be cool. Want to be cool. Okay. We do not want to fight you or no one else. Like leave us alone. It's fine, fine, fine. And he said, "Well, I just had to beat your ass." And that was it. I was like, Relly is going to be a mess this season. I can see it. I can completely see it. And we then see that Dylan and William end up sharing rooms. We don't know why, because white men feel better as a duo. Okay. They don't want you in a room, no black people who may beat them up. But I was like, Lord, it's crazy. Now we then see a couple of things while getting rooms together. Carry on, who was Kurt Franklin's son, and Gutta, to me, they were flirting. Okay. To me, if Carry On was a straight man, who had no interest in anybody else besides someone with a vagina, he would not have allowed Gutta to get so close and so just cozy, so cozy with him, because it was very cozy. It was very cozy. And while he said, I want you trying to get my room, so I know what Gutta was doing, but I was like, no, you can clearly see that, and there's nothing wrong with it. Okay. Nothing wrong with it. But Gutta was like, oh my God, it's Kurt Franklin's son. Gutta is freaking hilarious. But I'm like, they were fully flirting with each other. Even if there's nothing sexual there, I feel like they have some kind of connection. We're going to see how that plays out the rest of the season. And then also, we see Mulan and Anthony fighting. Because Mulan, so they all had to pick their own room. Some rooms had 2 beds, some rooms had 1 bed, and it was one master bedroom. And Natalie told them, y'all have to pick your own rooms and figure out how y'all going to divide up the rooms. So that's up to y'all. So Anthony got to this master room first. He got there first. It was on him. And when Mulan came up after that, he felt like, okay, this is my room. Get out. And I'm like, sir, you can't fight that man when he got there first. I'm like, first of all, he broke the bed. So I would not want to sleep in a room that's a broken bed. And they get to fighting. And I was like, sir, what is going on? Okay. I was like, right. Mulan looked like he was trying to push a car into neutral. Mulan was bullying like it was a prison book. I was like, what is going on? And when it's the fight. It's the fact that he tried to scoop him. But now I'm like, sir, how are you fighting in these Kanye West prison shoes? Those weird Kanye West girl floating ass shoes, you can't fight. No, them things ain't got no grip. Those are not shoes you fight in, and that's why he could not scoop Anthony or whatever. And there was a whole pushing match and booty pulling match or whatever, because you got on Kanye West prison shoes. It's like, what is wrong with you, sir? Okay, what were you trying to do? You can't pick that man up. That ain't gonna happen around here. And I'm like, I said, he in Kanye West prison shoes. You can't fight in prison shoes. It just does, they don't have no grip. And you on like wood floor, he gonna fall. And security came in and broke it up or whatever. But Mulan got the room. And that's what it was. We then see Natalie bring all the men together. Okay. Yes, it's the show with Andrew Caldwell. So Natalie brings all the men. Hey guys, come on together, guys. Come together as one. Let's have a conversation, okay? And we're gonna look at a video, okay? And we're gonna, we're looking for Andrew. We found Andrew. So we found Andrew, and we want to show y'all something. And so they play a video, and we see Andrew at the airport. Okay. And I'm pretty sure the guy in the green outfit, we never saw his face. I'm pretty sure that's the owner. What's his name? Because I always pronounce his name wrong. But he's the black guy who owns the network. He is always around, but he doesn't like being on camera. But I've seen him in other interviews. But anyway, Andrew tried to pull up on the plug. Okay, Andrew had disappeared from whatever the day of them going to the house. So again, we know Andrew was there the days prior doing all the promo, and they were supposed to move to the house that day. And that morning he went missing. And so no one, Lamel is his name. And he left and was not talking to Anthony in their call. They was worried, and they found him at the airport because, as he said on his own live, he had booked his own flight out. He told them he was worried about his safety. But I said, sir, you were the one. It was you who was picking and poking at each person on the cast. You can't do that and then be scared the folks you are offending want to beat you up. That's not how this goes. That's not how any of this works. Okay. But when they walk up, he was like, "Oh shit, I'm busted." Okay. He's like, "Oh, are y'all stalking me? How y'all know I was here?" They're like, we was worried about you. You know what I'm saying? We found it was here. You know what I'm saying? We do want you back on the show. We do want you back at the house. Like, can we talk about this? I don't want to talk right now. Okay. I don't want to talk right now, whatever. We then find out, they then say, but you cashed the check. The bank told us that you at least tried to cash the check yesterday. And he was like, and he's on the phone talking to whoever, saying how Zeus is here or whatever, that they're not harassing him, but he doesn't leave. We just see him walking away, I guess, to go on his flight. So yes, the fact that Andrew said that he wasn't on the show, that they were using him, for his likeness and his image or whatever. It's like, no, sir, you fully committed to being on the show, went to LA to shoot for the show, went to LA to do the promotion for the show, and then left the day you were supposed to move into the house because you had offended everyone in the house. You then tried to cash the check before. It's the fact that he tried to cash the check. That's what got me. How did they find him? Though Alex must be smart. I feel like because he probably booked another fee. I wonder if he changed the flight they booked for him and left. Because if they flew him in and he was supposed to be flying out whenever, they could have access to the flight information because he just changed around what they had booked for him. But not only that, they do shows in LA, and it's not hard to say has anybody seen Andrew Caldwell. So I think it may be easy, for him to do that. He just got mad. He got busted cussing and acting a fool because he was cussing and acting the whole fool the whole time. The whole time. And while he kept on saying that they were using, footage of them from a promotion, it wasn't, he was ever in the house because you left before going to the house. You left knowing that if you went in the house, they may beat you up. And it's the fact that you tried to cash the check. And he said, but you cash the check. Meaning you can't be here trying to leave when you cash the check for a job you haven't done. Like you're leaving. What are you doing? I was like, what's going on? I think production told security to watch out for him because he's tardy, and that will look bad on the series premiere. True. But anywhere it go, they found him. Okay. It's crazy. Okay. If he lied about that, I know he lied about being heterosexual. It's their fault. They should have paid him after filming wrapped. True, but I think that the weird thing is you assume when somebody applies to come and do the job and there, you may assume, he was gonna still stay. And even on the set of them doing the promotional stuff, he seemed like he wanted to be there. It was the fact that the guys at the end was like, we're gonna be dead ass because he kept talking shit the whole time, and that was the crazy part. You can't be out here talking cash shit and not think that people when you're in because y'all know it's different when you are on social media talking shit and in someone's faces. There are things that folks would never say to me in person because I would take their head off. But I can back my shit up. You know what I'm saying? I can squabble. It's gonna go down. Andrew can't fight. He cannot. He kept even talking stuff around security. So that's on him. I do think he may have liked Milan. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. He was never planning to stay. He was trying to scammers be scamming, allegedly. Now he really tried to fly off with them folks' money and not do the show. And I think that the fact that he kept saying, "I fear for my safety. I fear for my safety." They said, "Fuck it, let him be," because they probably knew they'll just bring somebody else in who I think we'll probably see the next episode or two. And then so at the house, we then see all the men talking about all this fucked up. I can't believe we came here, talked all that cash shit, and then just ended up leaving. So that's kind of dumb. Because again, he looked a little foolish, sitting. Honey, when I think Carrie On said he looked like blueberries something. I said, that's hilarious. So again, the guys are sitting around talking about, that's messed up, whatever. He ain't shit, he's not a real bad boy, blah, 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 blah. How effed up it was for him to be saying all these, races and sexes and, derogatory things about them. And then he left without having to, be held accountable. Milan then says how it's also fucked up that Relly fought Dylan and William. He then tossed the drink on Relly, and now they fighting. They is fighting. He tossed a look. Mulan was like, it's also fucked up how you did that to Dylan and William, and that's fucked up too. And when the way Relly was looking in the confession, I said, "Oh, Relly gonna beat somebody up. He's gonna beat somebody up." And then he turned and tossed the drink. I was like, "No!" I was like, "No!" And they were fighting. Okay, fight. And then I keep telling y'all, I don't know why Milan keep fighting these damn Kanye West prison shoes. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. But not only that, the fact that Mulan is up here trying to fight really in protection or in protection of William and Dylan, who, if y'all notice, are the furthest away and they're running away. You fight for folks who would letting you fight someone else. They're not even gonna help you fight real. Honey, Mulan, you are a full fool. You are a whole that drink connected. Okay, connected for sure. All these fights in one day. They was fussing and fighting from the promotion, then on the bus. Okay, but I will say this: I was entertained. I was like, damn it, I'm entertained. Damn it. But I will say this: it was a little less aggravating than like the Chan show or even the Johnson's Cabaret show, because it's not as if anyone who's in power is forcing them to do any of this. This is just them interacting with each other. Okay, and that's the reason why I feel like I can, take it. But yeah, this season's gonna be a whole dramatic mess. The fights were funny. It's stupid at the same time. I completely agree. But I was like, oh God. Zeus probably has to clear every check that comes through. They probably didn't authorize it. That's probably how they found out he tried to cash it. Because he tried to cash it so soon, probably after getting it. I also cannot wait till the next episode. So I do see myself reviewing every episode. Because the show, look, it's interesting. And I feel like they have not even slept in the house yet. All they did was did some promotion, came to the house, got their room, and this was all what we got already. Okay, so I was like, was there any real substance outside of the fighting? Truthfully, it was, because you get a bit of each person, so you see what's going to kind of come out the rest of the season. Because again, I never expect to get a whole bunch of substance from the first episode. It's the first episode of a new series, and you can't expect to get anyone's life story too fast. And I think the reason they did episode one this way was because Andrew left. So they had to fully show why he left. That he was there acting a fool, but this is why he left. And even seeing the fact that we think Mulan Mo is possibly really a DL dude. The fact that I want to know why is Relly a drunk. Relly is clearly an alcoholic, okay, of some sorts. Because he was so drunk on this one episode. I want to see what's going on with him. Gutter, who's only 21, but seems so angry when, he may be pushed, further, whatever. Mulan, Christopher, why you even here? You're older. Dylan, the two white boys, why y'all here? So it's a little bit to be learned from each. Again, and not only that, carry on. What's going on with him and his daddy. So each person is interesting. Solo, it's just come day one, some folks want to prove themselves, and again, Dylan and William fighting was, in my opinion, pushed on by Relly, who was drunk, and it showed how them two white boys was puppets, in my opinion. So yeah, because most of the fighting was surrounded with Relly, truthfully. Even though Mulan talked to drunk him at the end, he was involved in a lot. So I want to see it all. Okay, I want to see it all. Who's sharing rooms? I believe what the two white boys are. And they didn't show who else maybe was sharing. So we don't see. But we did see that Mulan Mo got a room by herself and Carrie Ann got a room by herself. And allegedly so does Milan Christopher because he fought Anthony for it. But it's a crazy show. Truthfully, I'm gonna stand by your review. I'll keep watching you. I can't watch the show. Look, it was, and I had to watch it twice. I watched it last night, but it was so entertaining. I didn't take notes last night, so I watched it again today. But next week is even worse. Oh Lord Jesus, I don't want to see no. I not everybody. I knew them two would be extra. Honey, they all is extra. Mulan is cheek up though, not cheek up. We don't need acceptance. We need fights. It's horrible to say, but it's true. Look, the reverse that he should be made to come to the reunion if he get paid. He probably won't show up. I feel like he probably will not. They split this episode up, so it means there was 8 plus fights that day. Just is probably true. Mulan ass is it's big like the sun. I'm gonna take that damn photo now because Charlotte. I am interested in Kurt Franklin's son and what that's like. He was fighting in the preview for next week. Yes, next week. Oh yeah, it was a whole melee. We eat those. I'm like, you eat punches? Don't eat punches. Andy was on some scammer mess. He really was. He seemed like he been through a lot. Yes, absolutely. Fighting already. Billing stuff on the lounge. All that and they said, honey, yes, because they feel safer as white men together. Okay. Anyway, y'all, that's my whole review. I hope y'all enjoyed. Okay, I will see y'all later on or tomorrow. I'll have stuff for tomorrow. Do not forget the panel is this Thursday on my channel. I do not know if we will discuss this. I don't know if the other ladies have watched the episode or not. But I have other things to review for y'all. So I will see y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And come back every Monday. Come back every Monday, okay, to have a conversation about this foolishness. Okay, someone said my said my thumbnail looks scary. The show was scary. This sums up the show. I did not want to use this one because this is the photo that the people took, and I like to put together my own thumbnail because I just feel like it's less likely I get sued. But the show was entertaining. It's a bit violent because all these foods up people was acting crazy. It was all acting crazy, but I enjoy the show so far. Okay, so far. But I will see y'all next week. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good life and all those good things. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Boom Pow Pow. Okay, do not forget to like the video. Boom Pow Pow. Also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner everywhere. And other than that, I will see y'all later. I love you all. Gotta go. Peace.
World on my shoulders, so filled with stress.